Okay, so we're sort of making some progress here. I took the motherboard out and I reflowed the solder around these 5 chips, which are the adder and then the 4 multiplexers. But that actually made things worse and it caused the problem to come back permanently. So then I got a continuity meter out and just tested between various pins, and I found that there wasn't a connection between pin 10 of this adder output here and pin 5 of this multiplexer, and that's exactly the address line that I was expecting, which is address line MA11 out of the 6845 via the NAND gates and the adder, or bit 15 into or bit 14 in main memory. So you can see that the screen is broken in the way that I was having the problem with, but if I take this little wire here and I touch one end on pin 5 of the multiplexer, and then I take this and touch it on pin 9 of the adder, you can see that the picture all comes back, and when I take it away again it goes away. So this definitely appears to be the problem, so there's probably a broken trace or something which I need to investigate. So that's what we'll have a look at next. Okay, so a bit more investigation, and it seems that the problem isn't actually the entire trace between the adder and the multiplexer. It's actually just one little bit, which is this this via here, which is a little hole that goes from one side of the board to the other. And you can see this little hole here that connects to pin 5 on this multiplexer, and that then goes through the board to carry the signal onto the adder. Now if I just take this probe off the multimeter, it's not actually plugged into anything, but I just stick it in the hole. When I put it in, it presumably shorts out the bad connection, and then the picture all appears, and when I take it out of the hole again, the problem returns. Stick it back in the hole, and then the problem's fixed. So I think I just need to repair this via. I'm not sure the best way to do that, but my guess is just to flow some solder in there and hope it joins together the bad connection that's in there, and then hopefully the problem will go away. But let's have a look at that. Okay, so I managed to flow some solder into the hole. It wasn't very easy because that hole really is very tiny, and I had to take out the adjacent resistor and then put it back afterwards. But there is now continuity between that pin and the pin on the adder. Okay, and getting out the ohm meter and comparing the resistance with another pin off the adder, the one that forms address bit 13, I get about 0.25 ohms, and then I get the same when I measure the repaired connection as well, so that all looks good. But of course the acid test is, does the top of the screen actually work? Let's switch to mode 0. I seem to have some text appearing at the top, but let's just load up this program that pokes things into screen memory and check that it works. It's printing things at the top, and then it pokes address 3000, 4000, 5000, 6000, 7000, and then the top of screen memory. So hopefully that's solved, although I guess only time will tell. Turned out to be something really simple at the end, as you probably expected, but we got there. That's satisfying for one of my repairs. Anyway, I hope you found it interesting. See you next time.